back over here
Yeah.
with Declan and NuTon. Yes.
So, you remember in my backstory how I took a force of chaos straight to the throne room?
Yeah. Right?
Doing it again.
Yes. At least you thought you were.
Yeah.
You arrive at an unfamiliar place.
Oh, fun.
You are quite literally on a floating rock.
How chaotic.
And all around you, you see other rocks that are floating. And you recognize, like, this isn't home.
What happened to the throne room?
Declan, what the... Oh, wait a minute.
Danger.
What the fuck did you just do, man?
This isn't the throne room.
Throne room? What the hell are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. I was trying to get you to safe. There was
Back up. Throne room. What in the actual fuck are you talking about? Where am I? Why are there floating rocks here? Why am I not in a crowd? Why am I not causing chaos and saving people?
Oh, so you do know about the Chaos Goblin.
You know about the Chaos Goblin?
That's who I was bringing.
Yeah. And he goes, yeah, I'm right here, you idiots.
Attached to me, man.
Can you believe that, what he did? And oh, by the way, as you move your hand and you do like this, all of a sudden, webs shoot out.
Ah!
He looks at the Chaos Goblin, looks at you, he says, I told you to watch where you're pointing, nose.
Yeah. Gross.
You have webs. What? What has happened to you?
Things.
Are you turning into a spider?
No.
So,
I hope not.
I will send you that. But yeah, then the goblin just starts arguing with you, by the way.
with me,
Yes, and he goes, look at what you did. See, I knew you. I told you not to touch me. I explicitly told you did not have consent. Look at you. I can't believe you. Look what you did.
I thought you were hurting my friend.
We are attached. I told you that before you decided to touch me.
Just because you're attached doesn't mean that you're good for it.
But if you take me somewhere, guess where he's gonna go?
I realize that now.
I told you that. And he goes,
Wait.
now look what you've done.
Wait, what were you doing before we left? All I remember is giving you sight beyond sight. Not the Chaos Goblin, I'm asking you.
And then the goblin goes, oh, we gotta get back there quickly. This is gonna be, I'm gonna miss the best show on this entire planet because of you?
What did you do?
What did I do?
Yes, what were you doing whenever I brought you here?
Well, when I was... Oh, shit.
I feel like we need to get back.
I look at you, I'm like, my face turns white.
We should finish this
'Cause I'm
discussion
trying-
later.
I'm trying to be a hero. I was just trying to get people into one location and keep them there and disable them.
Yeah.
I know, Newton. We need to go. I'm gonna touch and try to teleport again.
Do you know what a singlet... As he's saying
Because-
this, I'm like, do you know what a black hole is?
A black hole.
This is the Chaos Goblin. He goes, no, don't you, don't do it. He goes, you've already touched chaos, you do it again, I don't know where we're gonna end up. We could be drowning for all I know.
Do you know where we're at right now, little guy?
He goes,
I've been touched
yeah,
by chaos.
about that. And then as he starts talking,
Little goblin, what did you do to me?
he goes, I gave you touch of chaos. Because you touched him.
I'm interested to see how that goes.
Look
He
around
touched
you.
you? Show me on the doll where he touched you.
Show you the bite on my hand.
Oh, God. Why did you bite him?
He goes, the effects are only temporary. They should go away in,
2 to 6 millennia.
a few hours, give or take.
Okay, so.
And he goes, oh, by the way, did I mention that thing over there that you should probably pay more attention to than having this conversation with me?
What?
As you two look over and you see, and you hear like dissonant whispers,
Oh.
and then you see what appears to be like shadows forming, and they have a purple glow to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's like, you want chaos? This is chaos.
A lot of floating rocks here.
Question, does gravity work here?
You're on this rock and attached to it, so yes.
Oh, he asked the goblin that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the goblin's like, well, it's very localized right now.
Okay. So,
And as you see them, they almost seem like they're like phasing through the rock or whatnot, and like standing up on it. And they look kind of like almost like purple shadows as they just seemingly move in and out of existence as they move towards you.
Would I recognize this from anything?
You've never seen anything like this before.
Cool.
do you know what the hell they are? Do we...
This isn't my area of expertise.
The goblin goes, look, that is chaos incarnate. Like, this is manifestation of chaos. I kind of dip in a little bit of the chaos magic. You get to enjoy a little bit. I hate you for it. So yes, this is like, take all of that concentrated and then put it inside a thing.
So, I could get us out of here, maybe?
Just, can we leave?
I'm gonna try.
'Cause-
Teleportation circle? No, I don't want to leave a circle here that they could accidentally reactivate somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to touch, and if we drown, we drown.
I won't drown. Face mask.
He goes, if I burn, it's your fault. And I will haunt you. I will bring you back just to haunt you.
That's 12 to, I'm guessing, wield my power is what I thought I was doing.
Yes. Well, unleashing at this point because of the chaotic effect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's hard to control with precision when you have chaos flowing through you.
Yeah, sounds right. That was 12.
Yes. And suddenly you blink and you're back.
Well, that was a fun side trip.
Don't
Looks around.
ever do that again.
Looks around at the carnage.
And
Oh no. Did we just teleport back? Please tell me we didn't just teleport back in right next to Leah Simone getting out of it. Yep. Oh.
Yes. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what. Roll a d10.
Okay.
Yeah, d10. If it's a 10, reroll. You would roll a 10.
That was a 3.
Oh, perfect.
That's a much better spot.
And Luna, all of a sudden, into existence appears Newton and Declan.
do we see
Oh my God.
Do we see the Mr. Frowns guy?
Yes. He looks over and sees you two appear suddenly. And then he starts speaking to you in Japanese.
I don't
Take my hand
understand
off
you.
of him
I just moved my hand.
immediately.
You do what?
I take my hand off of him immediately.
Now the chaotic energy has
I
dissipated from
used the hand that had the chaos.
you. Yes. And by using it, by the way, by tapping into it and using it, you actually expelled it from you.
Okay.
So you've learned that if you are infected with chaos, then the only way to
You have
get
to
rid of
use
it
chaos.
is you have to embrace it. Yeah.
I want to do two things. First thing I want to do, I want to aim. I'm like, this is gross. I'm going to aim and I'm going to fire webs at his eyes.
Wait, where are the webs coming from?
Chaos, I think. I think he's been mutated. I'm not sure.
I mean, like, where in his body? I don't know.
Oh, his hands.
Oh,
His
okay.
hands, yeah.
He got bitten by chaos.
We may be
Spider-
rated
chaos
R, but it's not
spider-
coming from his
spider.
dick, thank God. That would be terrible.
This is not.
Don't say yet. Don't you dare put that on me.
No. Everyone knows that spiders make their silk from their butt. That's where it really comes from.
At least you're not spitting it at them.
Could be like the aliens from Scary Movie.
Spitting white webs at
You
them.
spit.
Okay, so anyways,
Anyway, white stuff going at the guy's eyes.
it's gonna sting.
Maybe
Oh,
make
is
it
this
take-
your stinger?
Huh? I'm gonna do that and use. I'm gonna do that to blind him, and then use gravity manipulation right after that.
Tell him to swallow it too.
That's just not even innuendo.
No.
Those are what? Oh. It's all stringy in here.
So what is your intent?
I just to get him away from here. God, teeny windows and
You're hitting them with webs.
all right, so no, seriously, what I was gonna do, I was gonna web him in the eyes and then use gravitational control.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, not gravitational pull. Put it in the
You're looking for the spire.
yeah, put it in the spire to attract him. Go whoop.
All right. Well, do the webs first.
That's gonna be energy or speed or
It's energy for that one.
11.
So you're like, I don't know how this works, but
That's right. Go shut me eyes.
you figure it out. As the goblin, he's like, "Oh, come on, you're such an amateur." He goes over and he moves your hands and closes them so that he can shoot the webs. And he goes, "You're welcome."
Thank you.
Turns out you shoot him this way.
He goes, "Man, you give this guy a manual on how to use powers. Does he know how to use them?"
Manual.
There's a manual.
Manuel Lewis.
And then he creates a manual right in front of you. Yes, there is. Look, it's a huge, thick book, and he hands it to you.
I love that guy.
Stick that in my gravity pocket.
He goes, he opens it up for you, and goes to the first page,
5 or 6. That's
which
four.
only has one line written on it.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace the chaos. The rest of the pages are blank.
I'm jealous.
So, like, does anybody else see this book, or is this just like him pantomiming
It's just
opening
him.
the book?
I see it. But
You see, Declan sees it now.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use.
would I now that the chaos is gone?
Yeah, you've been touched by us, now you can see.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna use the
You have that sight now.
Nice.
gravitational pull.
And using your sight beyond sight,
Uh-huh.
you're able to locate. You still have that active, yes. You can see into the spire and pick a specific location, no problem.
I can see into the spire. Pick.
You're welcome.
So he's looking like very top.
The point of the spire?
Yeah. Just the tip.
Yep.
What'd you get?
12.
That'll definitely turn that front upside down!
He'll definitely get the point across.
So after you web him, into his eyes as he's confused, first of all. Gravity webs, go! And he's pulling the webs, like the sticky substance, from his eyes, and
It's a
Then-
lot easier to clean those masks if you take them off.
if he was fire, you could just burn the webs, right?
Well, I mean, technically, you could just freeze
Freeze them too, right.
They become brittle, but
Yes. So that's what he ends up actually eventually doing because of the mess. And as he clears the webs, that's when you utilize your gravity power and you basically just throw.
Hey, guess what, little guy speaking things I don't understand. Yeet.
You reach to the top of the spire and you create a point of gravity
You just
for him, and then all of a sudden, you know, he starts levitating into the air, and then. Yes.
He's been removed from the situation. For the time being.
Oh, and you look over here and you see Shadow Strike.
Mm-hmm.
As he looks, well, he's actually didn't even know this was there yet. The rock dome, there's an asphalt dome.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the middle of this section right over here. And Shadow Strike is right there with Leah Simone.
Glad we got here. What the hell happened?
It's all the Shogunate's fault.
It would be the Shogunate's fault. So is that how
Do
the...
we see the fire NATO too?
Oh, that has dissolved or stopped.
So is there anybody else here? There's two things fighting in the sky.
We need to take the one
So,
in the mask down.
This is what you see. When all this is going on, the battle between Pulsar and Oni has been heating up all above you in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And you just sent aid to Ami.
Did he? Did he though?
Possibly.
Then what you see is this dark sphere that was surrounding him.
Mm-hmm.
You see is that he basically takes it and he begins to mold it and shape it. And he shapes it and then essentially entraps Pulsar in it, basically binding him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to reach out on that?
No.
Okay.
Pulsar is about to be a supernova.
So this is going on as you guys are handling Mr. Smiles, Mr. Frowns. This is what was going on. All right.
So we look up to see the envelope.
You finish it. You look up to see, you know, like, okay, eliminated. He's taken care of. You wait, where's the other guy? You look up and you see this, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then it envelops him, and then suddenly you see all the dark energy begin to be absorbed by Pulsar. As he's like, "You think that's gonna hold me?" And he goes, "Watch this." As he just takes in and absorbs all of the energy.
That's fine.
No.
Yep, and then you see essentially his plasma energy that was surrounding him, the blue energy.
Mm-hmm.
You see it now. It has like this dark tinge to it,
Mm-hmm.
and you see his eyes go purple.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear Oni. He says, and you hear his voice boom across, you know, the entire area. He says, "Behold, your hero is no more. He is now mine." And then in that moment, you see a powerful pulse of energy that radiates outward from Pulsar, as it sends it all throughout the entire area and just basically just levels the area. So I will need everyone to roll.
As
Can I create
Oni
a
was
ward?
talking, I wanted to pull on my previous powers of electricity to try to shoot a lightning. Or actually, no. I'll just shoot an energy beam at the Oni mask that he's wearing.
As you do what now?
As the Oni guy is talking,
Mhm.
I want to shoot an energy beam at his face.
Yes. You don't have to roll for it
Oh, okay.
because it fires, but it doesn't make it.
Oh, damn.
No.
Alright.
It's when it doesn't even hit him. It's like there's this field that's surrounding him.
So I'm trying to create a ward over everybody that I can reach. How much of this area, if I unleash?
You can definitely hit your area for sure. Yeah, you definitely want to do that because they're all frozen right now.
Yeah.
I want to hit our area.
So you can take areas. So you could take this area.
I want to take the backstage area and put up an energy barrier.
Gotcha.
I also want to like double up here and really protect and do gravity.
Frozen people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What about area 1?
fuck them.
At this point, they probably
Okay.
ran away.
Well, let me tell you. Well, they can't. The entire area was
yeah, that's
surrounded.
right.
Yeah, so they're stuck.
Trying to unleash
Yeah.
my
Oh.
power.
Now, Area 2 has been cleared.
Well, there is no longer anyone there other than
than-
our heroes.
Yeah.
And a villain, but he's at least subdued.
Mm-hmm. For right now.
So if I move into Area 1,
Mhm.
can I radiate to Area 2 and 3? And potentially...
Yeah, you could do that. Well, 2 doesn't need any. Well, except for Ali, unless he's defending himself.
I'm not. I never.
Yeah, you're gonna need to help. Declan, I need to jump in there for those 3.
Alright, so can I do the same thing and help
You
him?
well, you can assist.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna assist and like put up a gravity thing as well.
Yeah, you'll give him basically a +1 on the attempt.
I suppose
I
I
am
do.
prone inside of a.
You can. I'll say at this point you can go ahead and actually you can just clear it. You don't have to roll for it. It's been so long for
That's
it.
right, you can do something too.
I took a nap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another elemental shield.
Alright, so. I'm
You
just
jump
gonna,
back into the action.
I'll just do a movable object or not a movable object. Energy absorption.
I like the idea.
All right. Where? What area?
At least one of y'all specifically.
Leah
protecting
Simone's right
the
here
frozen
with
people.
the dome, and the others, the VIPs and the press.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, where's the. So he shot Ice Guy up to the spire, right?
Yeah, he's up there at the spire.
And Pulsar is unleashing all hell because he's owned by Oni now.
Yes.
He,
Mhm.
there's a. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, you see a pulse of energy that radiates out from Pulsar as it beams out and it's covering the entire area. And as you see it hit structures, like you see it start taking down structures that's making its way towards the crowd.
NuTon.
Mm-hmm.
Fastball. Throw me at the sun.
Throw you at the sun?
The shiny dude.
Yeah, I was like,
With me,
What?
look, fella, I'm neurodivergent, so you have to be specific with me.
Very specifically, the pretty boy new superhero, throw me at him.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
got
that's
it.
what you're doing. You're protecting the frozen room.
Yes.
I'm protecting people in room 1. And as many
What I
other
want
rooms
to
as I
do
can
is
reach.
as he slingshots me at him,
Yeah.
with a fastball, if I'm obviously when I enter the burning aura that he's got, that's when I want to trigger the energy absorption to try and pull in as much as I can to try and knock him out. Like basically take it in, redirect it, and try to knock him out so that we can decommission whatever damage he's about to do.
Okay, so basically you're going to have Newton toss you at him. As you're traveling towards him, as you get hit by the pulsating energy,
I want
you're
to
going
use that.
try to use
channel.
it to, channel. Okay, gotcha.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Now what happened? Okay. All right.
Alright, so that's what we're doing now. We're discussing in like seconds, seeing what we could do.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll need Declan to roll for his ward. You need to roll for your defense. Newton, you don't need to roll. We're gonna need him to roll for his energy absorption. You're gonna give him a team bonus for it.
Okay.
And then she's protecting room 3 just in case I don't do enough
Yes.
because they can't.
You know how many times I've rolled this exact roll tonight?
Ah,
Not
John's
just you. He did
previous-
too.
This is the 4th time I've rolled this.
Golly. That's average for tonight, apparently.
But exactly a 3 and a 1.
Same here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I've done this 4 times.
I've done it twice.
But he's giving me a teamwork bonus.
Yes, that's a +1.
So
That makes
that
it
becomes 5, 6,
5.
7. So that's
7.
actually 7. So that means
Good job on teamwork.
I am able to absorb it and convert it into a powerful attack, but it does not give me any additional benefits.
Right.
Yep.
So now you got that. So now you can go ahead and you will roll for
Yes.
overwhelm a vulnerable foe. That gives you the ability to do that since you were able to absorb the energy.
Thank you.
On a hit, the fight is over.
Yeah.
The done.
On 10 plus, you choose one.
Yeah.
Now, see, since this is teamwork, can we use one of the teamwork pool?
Yeah, you can still use that for this one.
And that makes it a 10.
Because he's guiding you still there.
So on the 10, I want to use that to
He's like,
directly engage.
no, it's the overwhelm a powerful foe over there on the right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
it's under the specials.
On a hit, the fight's over, they're done. On a 10 plus, you choose only one. If it's a 7 through 9, you choose two.
Okay, so I take a powerful hit in return.
Alright. So now you roll, take a powerful hit.
That's the difference between you and me. I'd be like, level this thing. Fuck you. I don't care.
Now you're going to minus your marked harm. There won't be any teamwork in this one. So you just.
So that's 9 total, and then minus marked harm.
Right.
So 7.
7. It's still 7 through 9. So. Which is on a hit, you withstand a blow and remain standing.
Let's go, right?
Nice. So he tosses you. You hit the pulsating wave. You absorb the majority of it. What did you get? Show us right.
14 to put up the energy barrier to protect all the.
I got a
People
9
here.
for mine.
9. And yours is precision and
And
grace.
did you roll?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Go ahead.
I thought I was using mine for defend.
Oh yeah, defend. That's right. I forgot about that one. And you said you got 14 on yours?
Yeah.
Nice. On a hit, you keep them safe and choose one. Yeah, so yeah, you keep them safe and choose. Yeah, nice.
Alright. I think I might take influence over someone I protect.
Alright. Would you got 7 through 9?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's cost you expose yourself to danger, escalate the situation.
I got a 6.
6. Hey.
But she was a backup for mine. Because I was unleashing my power. Or was I doing defend, or did I have to unleash to defend?
You were
my
defending.
forwards?
No, you were defending. So, I mean, you kept them safe.
Okay. I kept them safe.
Yeah.
She was the backup in case I wasn't able to.
And you create an opportunity for a teammate.
Okay.
So that's what you did for your 7 through 9?
Sure.
And then that was the opportunity that she took. Basically.
Yeah.
Which didn't pan out. You expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. So,
So both of us exposed ourselves to danger.
both of you roll to take a powerful hit.
Nice.
That's the danger part. Good news is, you kept the area safe. So congratulations, you did the hero job. Now, you on the other hand, let's find out. Roll minus marked harm.
Yeah.
I guess.
You rolled pretty decent.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
6. I got a 6.
Hmm?
You
I
didn't have
a
any
6.
You got a 6 also?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that energy wave, even though you kept the area safe, yeah. It did a doozy to you, man. It just, boom. It hits you hard. You feel the force of it, and it just sends you to the ground. So both of you are out of it. You're unconscious. And you take mark 2 harm.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You definitely know what Declan's doing next week. Probably the next 2 weeks.
Causing wants on our.
So did I do this right?
Oh, you're
We already have
Two
ones
more.
there. He used those.
I used
We
one.
did. You marked it right. Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
We have multiples.
Yeah. And so yeah, you two are just you black out.
Which, if this is the event that I think it is, I'm kind of impressed we survived.
You kept Newton safe enough to where he could help Ian,
Yeah.
and you also kept Silverbolt.
Did we also keep the frozen people from Shatter?
Yes, you did.
And
successfully
people
kept
in
them from
Area
Shatter.
1 didn't die.
Right.
So, mission
Success.
accomplished.
Yeah. Now this happening as Ian's going through the air as he's charging up from the energy, and then he just collides.
The ones backstage.
He collides with
Press of those
Pulsar.
RPs.
They were in the sea.
So as he collides with him, you see like a flash, and then you see two objects go in separate directions. Ian goes this direction towards you, Declan, as he smashes and collapses into the earth dome, or the asphalt dome, just completely destroys it as he lands on it.
And Leah looks back and goes, whew.
However, due to his rough exterior, which saved him, your armored skin is very much cracked at this point.
Yeah.
Chipped, broken.
There's probably like the arm that I hit him with. All of that rock is like busted away into like weird new
Rubble?
rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
rubble underneath. It's all shattered and like broken looking,
So now you have an arm of pebbles.
It's a rock gravel arm.
like shattered up.
As he just kind of lays there in the crater.
Kind of like the fleshy undertone is underneath, like certain cracks and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're not out of the fight though, so you can actually you can actually stand up. So now, the other direction went Pulsar,
Uh-huh.
which is really just kind of poetic. How the shiny boy of Quad City Tech is one who lands in the spire, of which
So basically, when Quad City Tech unleashed their new superhero, I, Firestone, knocked the crap out of him, sending him into Quad City Tech's headquarters, causing it major damage. I'm making sure that's correct, right?
yes, you did. Not only did you do that, but when he hits, you see energy ripples.
That sounds like a
As the energy he
drive
absorbed
just got
was released as he slammed into the center of it. And then you see the ripples go throughout the entire spire as windows begin to shatter and the structural integrity begins to fail.
Oh boy. That sounds like a Leah Simone poster later.
She's right there.
And you can feel faintly the power as it comes, as it washes over you guys. It's not harmful, but you can just feel kind of like the energy wave as it hits.
Whoa! Moderate is still
Yeah.
conscious, right?
Do it.
Moderate damage is still conscious, right?
Oh no, you took a powerful hit. You're out. So is Luna. You two are out of it. You might be able to roll here in a minute to like regain consciousness, but right now you are.
Yep.
Alright, if the building is collapsing,
Mm-hmm.
I want to use essentially the energy barrier to hold the structure in place so it doesn't actually collapse on any people. I'm sure I'm going to have to unleash for this.
You talking about the spire?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I don't know. You can't. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that by yourself.
Okay.
This is a very large building.
Yep.
Yeah. Hold that thought just for a moment.
Yep.
I'm gonna
need help here, guys!
Yeah.
Am I with you guys? Alright,
Now-
I will help him.
As this happens,
NuTon! Gravity this bitch up!
By the way, Oni looks down at you, Firestone, as you're pulling yourself up from the crater. He looks down at you almost as if he's speaking directly at you. And he says, "You are too late. The city is mine, and now so is your hero." And then what you see is from this dark sky, you see these shadows. Just kind of basically like drop down from above, and they just land. They land at the top of the spire, they land on Mr. Smiles, they land upon Oni. You see no one kind of land inside the spire itself. And then in an instant as they envelop him, you see they're gone, just like that. So, Mr. Smiles is no longer there.
Oh.
Neither is Oni.
And they got Pulsar too.
That's what it appears to be.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, you kind of got bigger concerns because the spire is about to come down.
Oh, Mr. Frowns is up there.
Yeah, he said the top of the spire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if he survives
And
that
now-
middle point.
Now you've realized, oh, this is what they were doing here.
Did those shadows for him? Did they look similar to what we just saw?
That, no.
That's what I was curious about too.
No. What you saw was something completely different.
Okay.
You're like, I didn't even know this was a thing until now. Well, that's great. Now I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Newton's like, this is just too stupid.
Oh, Dak is.
Yeah.
Dak is totally gonna sleep tonight.
All right. And then, of course, you see Ramona. She looks up at the spire, and you hear like the crowd. The ice and the fire dissipated when they left. Completely dissipates. Now the crowds are free to leave,
Yeah.
which they do in full force as soon as they're able to.
That's a good idea for
Yep.
everybody who's not unconscious.
There's screams going everywhere, yelling everywhere. People are screaming. You see Ramona, she looks up at the spire and she just has like this horrified look on her face as she sees literally like her entire dream is about to come crashing down.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Pulsar.
Her dream just went crashing down.
You see Dr. Croft, who is essentially right now, she's on her knees, like collapsed, as she looks up and you see her like contemplating like her future now. Project Solar Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, with that said, you see the spire. What do you do?
I'm going to use gravity to try to keep it in place so people can evacuate.
And I'm going to try to use a movable object to go embrace against anybody that I see like debris falling onto.
Yeah.
Basically, like take the blow or smack the debris out of the sky.
I gotcha.
Like above these people.
Or shield.
Shield
people.
them, yeah.
I gotcha.
They get moral support from them.
Am I able to do two things?
What is this?
We gotta start with one.
Okay.
So right now you see Newton. He runs up and he begins to tap into his gravity powers to stabilize the buildings. What you're doing?
Yeah. I want to stabilize it enough so that they can...
Well,
Newton's tired.
so if you stabilize the building, what about the people in it?
I want to use precise control to stabilize the building.
Okay, I have to ask Newton this.
He is going to get power boosted by me.
Oh,
Do
you
I
still
do
have-
power boosted? I'm still...
You still have
I
a
am
third eye.
making sure.
Yeah, I do still have a third eye.
Actually, I don't even think you can power boost him right now
Oh, I can't? Oh, okay.
No.
Well, then fine. Then I use my...
because he's already.
I'm power boosted.
Juiced.
Well, I mean, it says I can still enhance his powers so they're under precise control. And avoid any immediate
My
side
power
effects or
boost is
backlash.
basically just letting him be able to wield with precision
Okay.
stuff that he can't see.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Then
Yes,
I'll
you do,
use
so-
the energy barrier to essentially make a straight wall holding the building in place on all sides. As
Gotcha.
best I can.
To assist. You don't have to roll for it, you just spin on this.
I want to use
but
the
I wanted
third...
to roll for it.
I want to use the third eye to basically hold the structure together while avoid holding people in place so they can get out.
Okay, say it again.
I want to hold the structure together,
Yes, stabilize it.
stabilizing it. But I want to do it in such a way to where it doesn't hold the people in place as well.
Right. I got you. You want to hold the structure together so that people have opportunity to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Remember, you get a +1.
Yep.
14.
Good.
Nice.
I want to make sure that happens.
As Newton does something he has not done before.
Save people.
Yes, that too.
He has not brought the house down for once.
You feel the entire structure, and you feel every bit of it, and the gravity surrounding it, and then you use it, your powers, and you stabilize.
Quick, use the webs to hold it in place.
Declan says that, and I'm like,
I'm unconscious, I can't say it.
oh, you can't say that? Does the... I don't even know if I would even think to do that right now. I'm just using my powers. Do webs just start randomly shooting out?
Yeah, to hold all the vulnerable spots extra with the gravity. That way you can let go of your powers eventually and it'll still be standing.
Newton's been going through some strange stuff lately. Bursting through the sewers,
Like,
phasing,
so,
squirting webs.
so yeah, he's...
You got it. It's held.
It's held, and he's like, you know what? Why not? He just starts shooting webs to give extra support. Do I have to roll for that, or?
No, you don't have to roll for that. No,
Okay, thank you.
All right. Now with that, so the spire is held. So he's Newton's got it basically, and your energy barrier is up. Now, what do you do?
Has it been long enough that I have a chance at shaking this off?
You're saying there's a chance.
You can go ahead and try to clear the status. Sure. You and Luna both.
Okay. It's
Um,
durability.
Plus durability, yes.
I would like to use my energy flight to start at the highest levels and help get people out using my flight and flying them down
All right.
in multiple attempts.
We're holding the building in place.
Oh, that's good.
What did so yeah, you're doing rescue effort basically. You're going up, starting at the top, go up, grabbing people, bringing them down.
Oh, I got a 12.
Yes, go ahead and roll for that. What you
I
got?
got a 12.
All right.
11 plus 1.
So you wake up.
Did you want to try to wake up as well?
Sure.
Newton has managed to stabilize the building. So it's not
Oh,
currently
she's asleep.
falling.
It's like,
Yep. She's not waking up anytime soon. That would have some help. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Luna is out cold. Declan, as you wake up, as you roll over and you look up at the sky, you see the spire.
Uh-huh.
Windows completely shattered. And then you see that it's like moving. But it's stabilized, but it's still
Glass
moving.
is stuck back to the...
Yeah. And you see Firestone over here, his glass is falling down, you know? Like he's grabbing people and shielding them as glass is hitting them.
Uh-huh.
Purple energy is also coming from out of my eyes at this point.
Yes. Newton's doing his best, and then you have Shadow Strike. You see him as he's flying up there, and he's actually grabbing people and bringing them.
Yeah.
The problem is that this building is large, and there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
That you're going to need to come up with something quick, because otherwise Newton's not going to be able to hold it all day long.
Am I able to do a teleportation circle that would only target people
Yeah.
and would be large enough to grab this entire building?
You want to teleport the entire building?
Everyone that's in the building out of the building.
You can put it on a floor in the building, and when people run over it, or run or walk over it, then they teleport. You can do multiple floors.
the stairwell.
Do kind of like checkpoints, so to speak,
Yeah.
every so often.
Like every third floor.
Or something like that. You could do something like that.
I'm gonna
Choose the stairwell.
tell the team that I'm trying to do that. I cannot. Yeah, stairwell's fine.
But you also
That's
got.
the point.
You might need Shadow Strike to bring you over there.
Yeah. I mean, I can-
You're a little ways away.
As I'm sitting down, someone he says, "I need in there. Let's go."
Could I? Well, I'm wanting to set a teleportation point, like where they all go to, outside. Like for
Like a
all,
rendezvous
like
point?
an anchor for all of the circles to go to.
Oh, yeah. They're all connected to the same point. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Multiple entrances, one exit.
Yes.
That's what she said.
What's going to be interesting is that roll will determine where the exit is.
Yes.
Because right now you're rolling to unleash your power, I believe.
Yes. Very much.
Because you can't even wield precision and grace right now.
What's really fun is that on a 7 to 9, I take harm, and I have 1 remaining.
You are hurt bad. Your ribs have rebroken.
Yeah.
You're bleeding in your face from the debris.
So I really need this.
Heavy
to be
breathing.
At least a 10.
Let's see what you roll real quick. What did you get for that?
I'm assuming energy would be 11.
It's energy. Yeah. Right. So yeah, you've been saving people and bringing them to safety, to rendezvous point.
So I'm gonna call that out that I'm trying to do this.
In a raspy voice, guys.
Get everyone to the stairwells. And then
Call for Shadow Strike to bring you closer.
let's see what happens. That's not 6 over there, and that's 3, so that's a total of
Yikes.
6. Anybody able to help me with magic? Somebody with a chaos goblin, maybe. I'm willing to accept the chaos. I'm about to die anyway, it's fine.
You hear the goblin, he's like, look, if I help you anyway, I don't know where they're gonna go.
Is it better than inside here?
That's debatable.
How does your magic work exactly? Do you just take energy from the universe and create stuff?
The circles that I'm doing work off of, I'm guessing, ley lines.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not opening a portal through other realm for this.
Right, you're not. You're using the energy of the world, the ley lines of the world, yeah.
Alright, so the energy and ley lines of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To assist him, could I essentially absorb the natural energies
And pump them
and
towards the
then
circle.
power transport from myself into him to boost him?
Yeah, boost them? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I assume there's going to be a roll.
So that would
Well,
get
yeah,
it
Because
plus
well,
1.
since you would touch anyways, you could essentially touch him, and then that way you could access the ley lines.
So that would essentially give
And then
a
you can
plus 1.
utilize them to boost them, yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Do I need to roll?
That
for
would
it?
essentially give a
It'd
plus
just be a
1
plus
or...
one.
Okay.
You still got a team left. You got 1 left.
Okay, so that's a 7.
I wanted to roll for it.
Assisting's not a roll.
That's a 7. And unleashing my powers on a hit, I do it. On 7 to 9, I take 1 harm, or the MC will introduce a complication. There was a complication that was built in for unleashing my power fail.
Yeah.
That has thus far not happened.
Because you haven't actually missed.
Yeah.
You've been working really hard not to miss on those.
I barely made it on this one, but there is a possible complication.
Oh, you know what? I kind of like this one because Leah Simone is watching.
Yeah. This is fine.
Recording.
Yeah.
I'm recording.
Yes.
Which way did it go?
We're going to introduce that complication.
Okay.
So, yes,
So my illusion drops.
it does. And describe, as you tap into your power, as you unleash the remnants of your power, as you're suffering from major injuries.
So Declan goes from being on all fours as a man
Ooh.
to now being on all fours as a giant woolly dog-looking creature
Mm-hmm.
with a big old horn sticking out of his head and nice fiery looking eyes,
I like
This demonic visage.
teeth sticking out on both directions.
And you see it like, it doesn't fade all at once. It's like you see like his back, like his legs. You see the illusion kind of like start uncovering. And as it does like moves throughout his body, you see just this demonic form appear instead.
It's a dangerous.
Oh shit! A demon! It was a demon the whole time!
And you're touching it.
And you still feel the energy flowing through it.
Huh.
And then you see the chaos demon, the goblin,
Yeah.
as he's looking at you, and he goes, "Wow, I didn't know he was a." That explains a lot. Your magic, my magic—they don't mix. Look what you did.
Caught that.
Why didn't you tell me this on a Friday?
Use some help. Get
Help?
them to the circles.
He looks up. He goes, "That thing falls. It's gonna clear an entire city block or more." As he looks over at Newton, "Hey, this is a great idea, by the way." Just think about that. They're your enemies. They're not be enemies anymore.
What enemies?
These people, Quad City Tech. Oh wait. Okay, so they're not your enemies. They're enemies of your teammate, which makes them your enemies.
Enemy of my friend is my enemy.
Hmm.
They're also your allies, friends. As your brotherhood with me, you know I've been this whole time very,
Friend of my enemy's
Protect.
friend is also my.
you know, Ramona Reyes and all these people specifically.
You're
Guessing the
successful, by the
circle
way.
only stays open as long as I'm
The ally who befriends
Yes.
my enemy.
It's successful enough. You create those points,
Is my.
and the people are able to escape.
Okay.
So you're able to do a quick
So I'm-
escape.
I'm basically holding
Yes.
that while this conversation's happening.
Right. And then as you do that, you know, and you're holding that, and this is happening. But you know, like I said, that once he lets go of this building,
Yeah.
like he can't sit there and hold the building there forever. He's eventually going to let go.
Right.
And when he does, it's going to be a disaster for the city block.
Yeah. I could try putting a ward around the building to keep the destruction in.
Contain it
To
to
contain
just
it.
this. Essentially, make it become a planned structural collapse, so it collapses in upon itself and doesn't damage the area around.
Are there people still in the building?
The circle is getting everybody out.
Yes.
It's currently just me and him in the building.
Mm-hmm.
I...
Silverbolt and Tempest, by the way, they're clearing the crowds. By the way, they're helping them as fast as they can.
Okay.
As Firestone's protecting them, they're grabbing the people and then getting them out of there.
I am going to do something that I probably shouldn't do. So the building is just going to collapse in on itself. It's
inevitable.
inevitable. So
The only thing you can do is potentially contain the destruction as much as possible.
contain the destruction or get rid of the destruction.
I vote for option 2.
How we do it?
So
And what help do you need?
all right. So I'm thinking
Because I'm on board.
my brain's
Even barely conscious.
You hear this in like a rough demonic voice, by the way.
Uh-huh.
How we do it?
Well, Satan, what we do.
That's right.
Get thee
You
behind
are
me.
now Mr. Satan.
You're now Satan.
It's Mr. Satan.
Mr. Satan made friends with Boo and kept the world safe.
He
I'm
did.
good with
Like I said, you're now Mr. Satan.
I made friends with NuTon and kept the world safe.
You did. Alright, so, no, but basically what I was thinking about doing was manipulating the gravity and how close are we to water from here?
It's right there behind it.
Right behind it?
Mm.
I'm going to yeet the building into the water.
I'm going to get out of the building.
You mean as I'm still holding you, we're flying out of the building?
That works.
All right.
I don't care how this looks, but this is what I'm going to do because this is going to cause the minimum damage.
Eating the building.
And
Yep.
Wait.
if I piss off
How far?
Aqua Guy, it's fine.
How far are you tossing it into the water?
I'm just eating it.
The whales.
However far it goes.
However far it can go. Okay.
Just
wherever it
submarine
goes.
that was monitoring all of this. Ting, 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 ting. How did he know?
Alright, so, yeah, I'm about to roll. Here we go. 10.
Just kidding. It's an inland harbor.
Yes. So you press your powers forward
Mm-hmm.
as you see Declan and Shadow Strike get out of there as you completed the evacuation.
Yeah. And probably passed out as he was pulling.
He's like dragging you across.
No, I'm literally holding him by the horn as I'm flying, and he just looks like a rag doll there.
Ian sees this.
And that way, it kind of looks like I defeated this monstrous
demon
thing
thing?
as
No,
I'm coming
no,
out
I'm
of the
building.
building.
Yeah,
Oh, yeeting everything into the water?
Yeah, eating the
absolutely.
Quad City Tech into the
He
water.
does. He just
Appreciate that.
he pushes and then he just like you see the whole building just go the opposite direction.
It was about to fall, and then it went, wee.
Yeah, so instead of collapsing, it goes other direction, and you just see it just pieces of the building just fall into the water, and as it does, you just see.
That's you.
I have an idea of what's about to come.
That's what
I believe I'm flying next to the harbor, or where the water meets land.
Mm-hmm.
Tidal waves are fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, as the building as it hits the water, you see the water kind of surges towards your direction, Newton.
And that's where I'm energy burying.
Yes.
To keep
Shadow
the water
Strike.
from hitting the city.
Good. I'm glad somebody was conscious that had wards.
That's
Good thing we have levies.
That is a 9. Unless someone
course,
wants
I can
to give me
do
the last bit of team help.
Are you able to help him?
No, I'm knocked out.
Oh yeah, you didn't wake up.
NuTon, do you want us to
You
see
still
help keeping the
conscious?
water
I
out of
am
the city?
conscious. Okay. I will try to help.
Okay, you don't have to roll. You can just
Oh.
spend.
Yep,
Yeah,
spend the
that's right.
last one.
I will
Last
spend
one
the
is
help
spent.
That's a 10.
to enhance him.
That makes that a 10.
As these glyphs just like appear on your skin.
They flood into you through my horn.
Yep.
Yeah. You're like, okay, I get the power boost this time.
Yeah.
You guys can boost each other.
Giggity.
But yes, you put up the energy barrier as it just you see it as it creates and it starts stacking, and as the waves come forward, it basically smacks up against that barrier, and it holds the water at bay as it recedes back after the entire building falls into the harbor. Unfortunately, there's some ships out there that capsized or whatnot, so.
I'm sure there's no such thing as oil spills.
They got insurance.
I mean, we minimized collateral damage as best we could. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, it could have been worse.
Could have been a ton worse. I mean, a couple of ships compared to blocks on this city.
And
Yeah.
Leah Simone is standing in the middle of a teleportation circle getting witness testimonies.
She didn't go to teleportation circle. She was over here.
Videotaping us
Yeah.
rescue people, getting them out of a building, and then make sure the building doesn't do any more collateral damage around us. and then where the building was heated to
And she also
was still
witnessed this
reprotected.
poor blonde guy in a jacket.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about you
Get
being a
transformed
demon.
into a demon.
Oh yeah, she's seen some things.
You can call me Fluffy.
She's seen an asphalt dome. She's heard the screams and she's heard the squelching.
For the rest of her life.
Sees a demon.
This is gonna be great.
Teleportation circles.
On the bright side,
Magic.
what's the chances anybody believes her now?
Yeah.
This is a lot for her to process.
Yes.
Damn.
What do you do?
I just thought about something. I saw it.
Diego evacuated too, by the way.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
As soon as the fire and the ice was cleared, the barriers were gone, like his people got him out of there.
I bet.
Ramona refused to leave.
Of course.
So,
She's gonna go down with the sinking ship.
Ramona's in there.
I want to walk
You
up to
see
the...
her personal bodyguard is, trying to get her to go.
And she's like, no, I gotta see this.
She's stubborn.
I'm going to walk up to Leia Simone. I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder, smile, and go, "You're fucking welcome," and then walk off.
Oh, jeez. Way to be humble, Ryan.
Right.
I'm not being sarcastic. but
I
that's
am
humble.
going to come and land back down by Rhea and drop you next to me.
Mhm.
Well, by drop you, I'm going to, since you're pretty much limp, I'm going to lay you down and make it look like I slayed you and say, "Play dead."
Illusion to look dead.
I'll just play dead. That's fine, man.
I'll just lay there unconscious.
Yeah.
Listen to what happens.
Yes. And, she's just in utter shock and she just looks and she says, "The Spire. Pulsar. Everything. Oni took everything."
Not everything.
You still have me.
No, I'll just say not everything.
I would never financially recover from this.
You mean it's not insured against natural disasters and terrorist attacks?
I don't think she has the enhanced policy.
You're gonna have to sue the Shogunate over this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you consider that an act of God?
I'm pretty sure that is considered multiple acts of God.
I don't know how things work in superhero world.
For insurance. Yeah. I think that's a additional part of your policy you have to purchase at like triple the amount.
I'm fairly certain that the non-trademarked version of damage control that we have is overworked right now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting overtime.
The adjusters.
Yep.
Maybe they go on strike because they're not getting paid overtime.
Yep.
Maybe that's why the city keeps falling apart because, they want overtime and they're like, no, you can't work past a certain amount of hours.
Well,
Yeah, go home.
Yep.
the ships were in a harbor because there was no strike.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it ended the day before.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so the line was still there.
Yeah. Now, little Timmy's action figure is not going to show up.
That's fine.
His action figure, his pre-order of Pulsar.
Oh,
The one thing that was going to keep him from unleashing his unholy enhanced powers.
Right, the ships.
Oh, Timmy.
Oh, Timmy.
I could. He just gave me a good idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna go and try and right the ships.
I was wondering if anybody's gonna go over there. So,
I didn't think about that. It's like, oh yeah, I can actually do that.
so after you say your bit to Leah Simone, you just kind of float and levitate, and then head that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Start picking up.
I'm gonna start just basically just picking up the boats and putting them where they should be, and try and put everything back where it should have gone.
All right. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay, sweet. Cause that's right. Cause I improved my.
I was picturing the scene from Evangelion where he just.
All right.
Yep.
I'm
You
supposed
hear-
to be playing dead, so I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, you hear Shadow Fox as she comes over to comms.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just glad we were able to stay low profile.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, at least my face is covered, so.
I mean, mine is too, but like, we exist now. We exist. We're a public team again.
Yes, as you hear her.
Like,
I mean, you and me are just in like security guard outfits that are like slightly armored, but yeah,
I'm not.
I'm dead.
you were.
No.
No,
I mean, that was
this
part of our
NuTon, man.
cover.
He's wearing his helmet. He's going out. He's doing his
I mean, that
thing.
was part of our cover to get backstage. Was look like security, like we were to be back there with our helmets.
That's why they didn't let me backstage, dude. It's because I came back there and like you said, we were like, this was established in the beginning. Like you said that we were not wearing those uniforms. We were wearing fully armored and everything. So I just took it as we were wearing our original armors that we usually wear and helmets and stuff like that. And that's how I came in there.
If that's how you perceive it.
And that probably explains why yours didn't work.
Yes. They're like, we're not gonna let you back.
You're like,
there."
make sure you wear the tactical armor, and Newton's like,
This is my tactical armor.
yeah, got it.
God.
Yeah. I
Try
showed
getting
up
him
with
to
that.
put a helmet on when he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a helmet on, and it's mine.
He did wear his helmet at least.
Jeez, all right.
I did get him to wear his
Newton's
own
like,
helmet at least. So.
Boom!
So you hear Shadow Fox on the comms, so she says, "Clean up the mess and get back to HQ ASAP."
I'll do what I can. Already on it, picking up the ships,
Putting
putting the pieces together.
Yep.
Playing dead.
He's like,
And
did
then
it just move?
You just moved.
all right.
I'm seeing him as
I
the guy.
tell Ramona she needs to leave before anything else happens, and then I continue dragging his body up to Leah Simone.
I contact Shadow Fox. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On a secure line, as I'm picking up everything. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you something else too. I even went on a field trip during this mission. And I'm going to send you the HUD information of this.
Yes.
Declan and I have no idea where we went. We just appeared in this place and we found new threats that are supposedly chaos beings.
Yeah.
So yeah, put this on your radar, if you could, and investigate, please.
Yep.
Because we need to find out how to protect Quad City from this and make sure that we are prepared.
Not prepared. Prepared.
And then of course I'm going to give Leah the scoop that.
And that was a secure line, so just me and her.
Yeah, she goes to you actually. She kind of
Yeah.
meets you halfway, and she says, "Now that you have revealed yourself to Quad City, what do we call you?"
This was all caused by the Mr. Oni of the Shogunate. He somehow had the power to corrupt Pulsar into this demon-like thing that I...
Not this demon.
No, I point at this one specifically. Because he is playing dead for me, so... and that is partially partially why the building had to collapse.
Just had to. And this is actually, you know what? This is like every time that you've complained about something breaking, it's preventing 100 times worse than that.
Yeah. I don't answer her question, but you know, I basically just help give the narrative of, you know, that this was caused by the Oni guy and
Yeah.
he's corrupting people to these demon-like things.
Dang.
I assume I need to make a roll for that.
No roll.
No roll.
No.
Does she believe him and she's convinced?
She's reporting, writing
Yeah.
everything down. She goes, so, one more time for the record. No name?
No name.
No
Hey,
name.
that's a good name.
I prefer to
No name.
remain anonymous
That's another good
And
name.
what about
to protect
him?
protect those that are of my family from target from the shogunate.
She says, classic reason. What about this gentleman that's in the harbor?
The gentleman in the harbor.
I hear him talking, and I'm like, just tell her I'm NuTon.
I believe his name is NuTon. I recently just met him.
She says NuTon. Interesting. She scribbles notes.
Yes. I was here, to hear about this interesting information as I was a bodyguard in the back to help assist with security.
She pauses and looks around.
There's only
Rough day?
very rough day. Unfortunately, there's only so much one person can do. And that goes both
And
ways.
she goes and she continues writing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the city still had heroes that weren't ICU.
I agree. We need more heroes to come out of the woodworks to help bring down those that wish to destroy, so we can rebuild and protect what we have from those that want to cause this world harm.
She makes notes. And she looks over and she sees, Dr. Croft over there. And she goes, well, I think I just found my next person for an interview.
All right, I'm going to dispose of this as I carry him by his single horn and fly off, and make sure I'm not being followed or tracked, and
Yes.
eventually go back to HQ.
Alright.
So,
Newton's
taking
doing clean
a-
up. Luna's just still unconscious over here. Right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Luna's unconscious.
I'm cleaning up.
Just
I'll
left
go
left
pick him up.
behind.
Firestone walks over here, looks at everybody else like does the whole John Travolta thing, just,
Yep.
looks around.
Pick her up, start carrying her back to home base. I look around for the dude that usually opens up doors, and it's like, this is gonna be a long walk.
I'm cleaning up as best as I can to help.
Yes.
I'm going to be a thorn in the adjuster's side. I'm going to do their job for them.
Definitely.
What NuTon giveth, NuTon taketh away.
They're like, yay, we have a job next. Oh.
Alright, so you perform cleanup and then eventually return back to HQ.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Declan's going straight to medbay.
Yeah. That's
Oof.
where I take her as well,
Mm-hmm.
once I get there.
Yes. Which regular treatment you'll be able to recover, gain consciousness, and clear your harm. You only had 2 harm on you. Declan, on the other hand. Whew.
I check on her to make sure she's okay.
We go ahead and mark that 1 and clear him 1.
What I also kind of wanted to do was I wanted to take anything where there would be a high amount of energy to absorb it and see if I could use it to heal him. Essentially, pushing energy absorption to overdrive to try to heal him instead of myself.
You're talking about out of...
Anything.
No, I'm talking about whose power set?
My
Pulsar
actual,
or yours?
mine.
Oh, your energy absorption? I got
Yeah,
you.
because it says I could use energy to
Yeah.
heal myself.
Well, you can
But-
expend the amount of it, what you have left of his power set. You can
Okay.
essentially expend it to activate this energy absorption move.
Okay.
You can essentially take all of that you absorb from him and then, use it, and then
Okay.
you can go ahead and roll. Yeah.
Is he still juiced from the enchantment that I put on him?
No. Not anymore.
9, 12.
Okay. Gain additional benefits, it's enhanced strength, just speed temporarily, and you can use a few. Yeah, so we'll send 10 plus allows you to transfer to him.
Okay.
So that works.
There we go.
For this case.
That does what in?
It heals 1 before you get med bay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then the med bay will heal 1, which gets me
Back to 3.
Unless
Back
anyone
to
else
3.
is able to heal them when they get back.
Yeah.
To try to reduce a want.
It'll be a minute. I don't know how long it takes to walk. I'm just like. She's
Is
just
it
like
is
the-
it Ally awake?
You got Tempest.
I'm not.
Yeah, Tempest. You know.
Yeah, he
there's-
could carry you.
Yeah, you have ways back.
Oh, I didn't know you could carry. Can you carry me?
I have a big ship I could have drawn with.
Wow.
You could become a jetpack.
I'm a jetpack.
You can become a
I
jetpack?
can do all sorts
Who
of
was
stuff.
smart enough to design you to do that?
I designed myself.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I get back, I'll go ahead and try to.
Am I
Let me see.
able to enchant myself to heal myself?
No.
What
I
power
realize
set do
that
you
that's
have right
actually
now?
necromancy.
Hey, you're
Currently, I
necromancer,
just have
don't
my
you?
own
Not
power
yet.
set.
Oh, not yet?
Which
I picked
is
up enchantment.
Oh,
instead.
yeah.
my power stealing, power
Even though
boosting, and
necromancy
then of
would've
course
been
I also have
free.
energy absorption and an energy beam.
You're starting to see that now.
Because
Do an energy
enchantment
beam?
fit better.
Shoot me.
All right, he wants me to shoot him with an energy beam, so he can absorb that energy.
All right.
I assume I need to roll for it.
No, he'll just need to roll for the absorption.
Okay.
So that's 10 plus. So I'm going to take that, absorb it, heal yourself or an ally.
Yep.
So I'll basically, like, as soon as he shoots, I'll just like catch the energy blast and then pop a hand right on his
All right.
chest and go.
Be healed.
So that's one more
One more, yeah. And then Medbay can take care of the rest.
Yep.
without doing a want.
Yep.
How bad
Yep.
are you, Luna?
I was at 2, but I guess being in the med bay, I'm completely healed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought you were worse damaged than
No.
that.
No.
Yeah, and then Ian the same way, he can recover the exact same.
So the med bay's gonna erase all 3 of the other harm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, my ribs start feeling a lot better.
It's painful because you start feeling them like reset.
His
Basically,
energy
right
flash.
where I hit you on your ribs, you go, and they pop back into place.
Yeah.
Honestly, the shapeshift thing probably helped too,
Yeah.
because now I'm actually in the form I'm supposed to be in,
Yeah.
and my ribs can heal correctly.
Yep.
I'm gonna want to
Do you not like
put my
sucking in the
illusion
whole
back on
time?
at some point.
Probably right now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Declan's back.
Am I able to put that illusion back on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to reactivate it?
What, your illusion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one. Okay.
Yeah, you can put that back on.
Because that wasn't originally applied by me.
Yeah.
That's a 13. Best roll, or one of the best rolls I've had on that.
Yeah. Now, granted, you putting it back on, it's not as powerful,
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to kind of like.
I would like to go home at some point and check in.
I tried to go home earlier. That guy happened.
I don't think I want to take him back now. Because that was scary.
Yeah, when he gets back there, by the way, like you see, because you can now see him.
Yeah.
Like you two are the only ones that can actually see him. And he's just looking at you and he's like saying, "See, I told you, don't you touch me."
I get that.
Is this Yip Yap on his shoulder?
God,
This whole time it's been Yip Yap.
I would've
Don't you
fucking
touch
told-
me, man. This is where I live. On his shoulder. Don't you touch me. Don't you try to slap me.
It'd be a very abusive relationship if it was Yip Yap. One way.
Saying you'd be constantly smacking your crash goblin.
Okay. Anyways, but no.
No.
The Chaos Goblin.
You know, I know that you're supposed to look like Dolph,
Yeah.
but for some reason in my head, especially the way you've been talking tonight, you are Patrick Warburton.
Thank you.
That is now my headcanon for the way that NuTon looks.
Thank you.
Like, NuTon is Patrick Warburton,
He does.
and then when he turns into Maestro, he becomes 5 o'clock Shadow Dolph Lundgren.
No, he is.
If it is Patrick Warburton, and we're basing off of Kronk from a certain movie, he does have a shoulder demon
Oh,
and voices.
All right.
That is right.
Well, tune in next time
Yeah.
Yeah.
to find out
Tune in next time.
what happens with this next.
And what Leah Simone says happens.
Do we have downtime in between this and next?
Maybe.
I doubt it.
You're taking it right now.
Incidentally, I'll be possibly late next week too.
And willing to do
Well-
crazy stuff as soon as I walk in the door then, too.
Yeah.
You just
You just came in.
Declan comes in. I
Came
got
in,
this,
looked at
guys.
the craziest person in the party and said, you know what? I'm going to completely back up what he's doing right now.
I'm gonna give him the ability to complete this. Actually, while we're
It's
doing
like when you're a husband, you walk home, you see your wife yelling at your kids, and you're like, yeah, take that, you little demons.
it. You're like, what are we mad about?
Why are we mad at them?
He's like,
Looked at me wrong.
it's like, okay, Newton, what were you doing?
Yeah, and TV for, I mean, no. Wait. Are they good for TV?
All right, well, this is MC Sizzle signing out.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.